Hello, you're watching News Recap. I'm Azan Jamir bringing to you the top stories of the week. And now the headlines. Nagaland state government has communicated its comments on the draft memorandum of the settlement tree for the proposed Frontier Nagaland territory to the Ministry of Home Affairs. Two women were killed in fresh rounds of violence in Manipur in the last 2 days, one in Jiribam and the other in Bishnupur district. Donald Trump swept to a decisive victory on November 6 morning after winning several crucial battlegrounds for the 7th United States presidential election. And now the news in details. Nagaland state government has communicated its comments on the draft memorandum of the settlement tree for the proposed Frontier Nagaland territory to the Ministry of Home Affairs. According to the reports, the State Home Department informed that the letter was forwarded to the Secretary, Ministry of Home Affairs, with letter dated November 6, 2024. It said that the point-wise comments that have been communicated on the proposed Frontier Nagaland Territory / Frontier Nagaland Territorial Authority comprising Mon, Twinsang, Longling, Kefri, Noklak and Shamadur districts in eastern Nagaland were approved by the State Cabinet at its meeting held on October 30, 2024. It may be recalled that the State Cabinet on October 30 deliberated on resolving the long-standing Eastern Nagaland People's Organization issue vis-a-vis Frontier Nagaland Territory. It must be reminded that ENBO has been demanding separate FNT carved out of Nagaland since 2010, citing lack of development and negligence towards Eastern Nagaland. The tribes of Eastern Nagaland under the aegis of ENPO boycotted Lok Sabha and state urban local bodies election earlier this year. A Facebook post by a group styled as the Patriotic Nagas, which questioned the genealogical roots of veteran Naga leader and former Chief Minister and Governor Dr. S.D. Jamir, and also inferring to our women as immoral, has sparked outrage among our civil society organizations. Our Sintan, the apex body of the OWS, and on behalf of entire our community and all our civil organizations, strongly condemn the despicable attempt of character assassination by what was described as a nameless coward, so-called Naga, in the Facebook group, the Patriotic Nagas. Our Sintan also unequivocally condemned the sweeping and derogatory inference of immorality to our women in general. Meanwhile, our Sintan directed the administrators of the Facebook group, the Patriotic Nagas, to produce a boss master of the despicable boss that character assassinated Dr. Jamir within 7 days from the day of the publication of this directive to the office of the Sintan. Well, not just our Sintan, but several organizations, Watsumongtang, our Students' Conference, Ongbangkong Kakachir Mongtang, Swim Students Union, CNTC, CNWA, Ongmasansu Tulongchum, Ongmasansu Tulongchum Dimapur short condemnation. 2 women were killed in fresh rounds of violence in Manipur in the last 2 days. In the first incident, a woman from the Mar tribe was allegedly shot, wrapped and set on fire in Jiribam district by suspected Meitei insurgents on November 7 night. In the second incident, a woman from the Meitei community was shot dead by suspected Kuki insurgents while she was working in a battlefield in Bishnupur district on November 9, police sources said. She is survived by her husband and the 3 children. In Jiribam, the 31-year-old woman and her 3 children were in their house when the attack happened. A group of suspected Meitei insurgents set several other houses on fire. The civil society organization Mar Inpui, in a statement, alleged the suspected Meitei insurgents shot the mother of the 3 children in her leg, rendering her unable to escape. In the Bishnupur district incident, the woman was working in a battlefield when other farmers with suspected Kuki insurgents opened fire from the nearby hills, police sources said, adding she died on the spot. Huge protests have broken out in Kuki-dominated Kangpokpi and Churachandpur districts seeking justice for the family of the woman who was allegedly raped and killed in Jiribam. Civil society organizations of the valley-dominant Meitei community have also mobilized to protest the killing of the farmer. In an unfortunate incident, a privately operated bus fell into a deep gorge in Uttarakhand's Almora district on November 4, killing at least 36 of the about 60 people on board and injuring 24. Chief Minister Bushkar Singh Dhami announced a compensation of Rs 4 lakh for the necks of those killed in the incident and a financial assistance of Rs 1 lakh for the injured. 4 of the injured are serious, out of which 3 were airlifted to AIIMS, Rishikesh, and 1 was taken to Sushila Diwari Hospital, Haldwani, Almora district. Disaster Management Officer Vinit Pal said. There were around 60 people on board the 43-seater bus when the accident took place. District Magistrate Alok Kumar Pandey said the bus operated by the Karwal Motor Owner Association was on its way from Pauri in Karwal region to Ramnagar in Kumaon, about 250 km away when the incident took place around 8 am. Police and personnel of the National and State Disaster Response Forces rushed to the spot to launch a search and rescue operation. Donald Trump swept to a decisive victory on November 6 morning after winning several crucial battlegrounds for the 47th United States presidential election. His rival Kamala Harris has secured 226 electoral colleges, while Trump has won 295, crossing the majority mark of 270. In 3 months' time, the 45th President of the United States will become the 47th at an inauguration at the U.S. Capitol. It's the same location his supporters stormed and ransacked with a call of stopping the certification of Joe Biden's election on 6 January 2021. Since then, Trump has made a remarkable political comeback that culminated with a victory. At the same time, hope had trained away for Kamala Harris supporters who were leaving in droves from the Democratic Party event where she was hoping to make her own victory speech. America has indeed chosen his next leader. Well, that's it for this week's news recap. For more news like this, you stay connected to Global Window. Good night.